Hey, how you doing? Phil here at RECOMEND. Now look what I've got here. Yeah, this is my trusty Fuji X10. I love this camera. If you don't know how much I love this camera, then check out the review that I'll leave at the end of this video. Oh, this is a belter, absolute belter. And they are becoming like hen's teeth to get. They don't make it anymore. Fuji, why do you stop making this? Look at it. It's beautiful. Look how absolutely gorgeous, like it is. It just looks great, doesn't it? And it has this manual lens, this fantastic optics on this. I mean, look at the size of that. They don't make it anymore. If you can find one, buy it, because they are getting really difficult to get hold of. Now, Fuji, of course, before they made cameras, made film. And, you know, there was an awful lot going on when you're taking pictures, aren't there? The ISO effects, you know, the image, the aperture, and the depth of field, that affects the image. Your shutter speed and whether it's fast enough, that affects the image. But of course, what people don't quite often take into consideration today is the color space that they're using. But in these, they give you a color simulation. That's right, they give you the option to simulate the films that Fuji originally made. So you can choose to have, what have we got? Standard is the Provia. It's like was it 100 ASA film, the Provia? It was sort of a general purpose film, for all occasions. A nice balance between a little bit of color and a little bit of softness. But then Fuji were renowned for their landscape slide film, chrome film called Velvia. They had a Velvia. It was 50 ASA, so you needed light or a tripod. And it gave these amazingly vivid colours and really super dark blacks. It was fabulous for landscapes. And that's on here too. And the last one was Astia. Now, Astia was what they encourage you to use if you're doing portraits, because it was soft, subtle skin tones, really soft and delicate. So anyway, they put all of those into this camera, as well as a load of black and white modes, which we won't go into now. Could you tell the difference, do you think, with pictures that were taken in those different colour modes? Or is it just all a little bit of a sales spiel? I don't know. So let's take this camera out now. Let's put it on a tripod. Let's take the same pictures in those different film simulation modes. So we've got the Provia, the Velvia, and the Astia, the Standard, the Vivid, and the Soft. Let's see if we can tell the difference.
Can you tell the difference? What do you think this is? Which film? Well, it's actually the Provia, which is the standard film. So let's go on to the Velvia, which is the colour saturated one. Wow, that's really punchy. And oh no, that's the Astia. That's the skin tones one, and that's actually punchier than I thought. Let's try again. This is the Provia, which is the standard. The Velvia is going to be punchy. Yep, that's exactly what you'd expect. That's what you want for landscapes and that. But Astia, the skin tones one, is actually, it's not as flat as the Provia, the standard film. Is it? Let's try this again. Provia, Velvia, yeah, there's the colour, and Astia, which I would expect to be softer than both of them, but it's not. It's punchier. That's really interesting, isn't it? That's the softest one. That's the most contrasty, and that's interesting. Let's put them together. Look, wow. Now we've got the Provia, the standard film, at the top there. We've got the Velvia in the middle and the Astia at the bottom. Look at the difference between the top and the bottom. The Astia at the bottom, which is the subtle skin tones one, well, that is actually punchier and more contrasty and more colour saturated than the standard Provia 100 at the top. That's not what I expected at all, is it? Not what I expected at all. Let's go indoors. Let's have a look. And we'll start this time with the Astia, the skin tones, and then the Provia. Oh, the standard one is flatter. Have they got this the right way round? Yeah, Velvia's punchy, but it seems the wrong way round. Astia, let's have a look. Yeah, that's got plenty of colours and contrast. And the soft one is the Provia. The Velvia is the most colour saturated. We know that. Astia, Yeah, that's the soft skin tone. So the next one shouldn't be as soft, but it is. It's softer. So it seems to me that the standard Provia is the softest and flattest of all of them.
Well, there was a definite difference, wasn't there? You could really tell when you got that vivid Velvia on, and it's great, really great for landscapes. The soft tones, they really did make the skin tones, I think, look a little bit nicer as well, even to this craggy old face. So yeah, good fun. And of course, this is an old Fuji. The new Fujis, well, they got way more film simulation modes. There's loads on there now. So I think Paul has got the XH1. That's got a load on. I'll get him over and we'll take some extra pictures with the new. I think there's about 7 or 8 now film simulation modes. We'll try that out. In the meantime, I told you how good this was. It is absolutely fabulous. I've got a review of this camera. If you haven't seen it, honestly, you really should take a look, because, you know, if you can pick one of these up, and there are still people online on the comments still telling me that occasionally they find one in a shop or on eBay or something for an absolute steal. So if you want to see just how good this little camera is, have a look at this video here. I think you'll like it.